Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. As always, it really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, right now we're still in the middle of the Glass Island event. We still have the two banners for Suomi and Ulrid still up. But I kind of wanted to look ahead for a little bit because I know a lot of people who are playing this right now are kind of excited, want to know what's next. And honestly, we would have an idea. Unfortunately, though, with the release of Global, we ended up getting a remix of the banners, unfortunately. The original banner for CN was actually for Tololo, and this time we ended up getting Suomi and Ulrid and the Glass Island event, which was a major event as well. I mean, story-wise, it's really good to start off this way because now I'm really invested. But in terms of just throwing out a meta character right away is pretty tough, especially for a double banner. Now, thankfully, meta-wise, Ulrid is obviously like a tier 2 character, while Suomi is straight up just still the meta. And for me, Suomi's still waifu, so it kind of worked out perfectly for that. But for a lot of people who want to try to pull for everything, it really is difficult, especially with the low rates, but hopefully with the amount of resources that we get, it helps to try to make up for it. But for people who are deciding on whether they should pull for Ulrid or not, I suggest that you wait for now until we know what's going to come up next. We still got about 20 days of this event, so it's going to be some time before we get any news in regards to the next banner. But I thought it might be a nice little reminder for everyone to talk about that we actually have history of all the units currently available in CN, as well as how the banners worked out. And now there's a lovely resource by a lovely man on here named Sefi, who actually has a website called lootandwaifus.com. And we'll actually go ahead and actually put it on screen real quick. And we're over here at Loot and Waifus. Now, he has a bunch of games here. Obviously, the main focus for this channel, for me specifically, is for Nikkei and GFL2. But I wanted to go ahead and look at GFL2 because he actually translated the CN tier list, which is actually consistently updated, which is nice. And we actually have some of the newer characters right now available in the CN tier list right now. And we actually have a good idea of all of the characters that are currently available and where they stack. Now, this is not a team composition by any means. Obviously, there is a way for other characters to be better, regardless of dupes. But just how they are overall is kind of how this is based off of. And as you can see, Suomi is at tier 0, which is absolutely phenomenal. And if you're wondering, Ulrid is down here at tier 2, unfortunately. Unfortunately, melee characters in this game are just not that great so far. And I really love sword-based characters, so it's kind of a shame. But what's also interesting is that you can actually see some really good characters that are in tier 1 right now. Obviously, we have Tololo right now. We also have Lada. We also have Sharkry, Sabrina. That being said, though, something that I wanted to mention, though, is that Tololo is currently a really good tier 1. However, whenever we actually get Dion, which is Raymond's wife, whenever we actually get her, unfortunately, Tololo is actually going to be power crept hard by her. So we don't know how that's going to go. Whenever we end up getting her banner, that means, you don't have to use Tololo because you could just use Dion. But like I said, the banners are all mixed up and we really don't know what's happening because originally, Tololo was the first banner, then the second banner was Dion. Now, I don't know what's going on anymore, so who knows what's happening. As for the tier list still, I mean, it's still really good because as you can see for the 0.5 for the standard characters, Zhangju is still there. So really, really good characters that are even in the standard pool. And even SRs that are in the standard pool are really good, which is awesome. Now, what I'm looking forward to the most, waifu-wise and meta-wise, Macchiato over here, that looks absolutely phenomenal for a sniper. I'm so excited for her. Not only that, but when we have HK over here, I'm so excited. Biker Girl. Not only that, but she gets a really, really nice free skin that looks absolutely awesome. So I'm really excited for her, and she's pretty much like broken. You can just like slot her in and you're good to go. Same thing with the newest character that actually works well with Suomi is this Halloween chick that came out for Belka, which is G28. And she looks amazing. And she'll look even more amazing with her skin that she got for Halloween, which is like a succubus outfit, which is insane. But I'm really excited. And as for the tier list and stuff, there's also the newest character that we got with Andorus. And absolutely amazing mommy. Like, I want to hug her. Like, it looks so good. But obviously, these are the T0 characters. There are also a lot of other characters that you get later on that are, kind of on the lower end, unfortunately. But that being said, no matter what, I'm just giving you the info on what's going on meta-wise, what to look forward to by the tier list. But pull for your waifu most importantly. This is a waifu collector after all. So if you're not pulling for meta, pull for waifu. Luckily for me, a lot of the more interesting characters I feel like are in the T0. Now that being said, Sabrina, which is the pizza girl, I'm still looking forward to her. I'm looking forward to Vector and getting the cat girl. So don't think that I'm just the T0 shill. Just a lot of good waifus overall, so I'm really excited. There is the banner history that I wanted to talk about because that's really interesting. Because like I mentioned, we ended up getting Suomi and Ulrid first, yet originally CN had Tulolo, and then the second banner was Diane. So when we actually pull over to Lune Waifu's banner history, you can actually see how they had it planned. And you can get an idea of how it's going to work, but it's kind of unfortunate because we don't know what's going to happen. As you can see here, Tulolo was first, Diane was second. We don't know what's going to happen next, if we're actually going to get a rate up for Pizza Girl for Sabrina, or we're going to get Satarasi, which is the new girl, one for Zhangzhu, Lena, which I'm really excited for just because she is really cute. So honestly, waifu-wise, I actually might still pull for her regardless. Mozen's obviously a standard, Zhangzhu, Parisha, then Diane obviously came out again. As you can see, there are reruns here that you will see, and GFL2 is really good on reruns because those characters won't end up going to the standard banner. So you'll see a lot of reruns of these characters. Then we end up getting Macchiato later, another rerun, and then as you can see here in between all this, you see Ulrid and Suomi. Their first instance was way later on in the game, and we ended up getting it first, unfortunately. So we don't really know what's going to happen. Who knows if we're going to go back-to-back meta here, and we're going to get HK over here, or if we're just going to go back and actually just go stick to the normal schedule for now, and we get Diane. Who knows what's going to happen, or even Pizza Girl. I don't know. Regardless, I'm still excited because there's a lot in this game that I'm really enjoying. I love how much this game actually cares for your time, and I'm actually thinking about making a video about that because you can do your dailies in seconds, and there's still so much to do that's optional, and it's really refreshing, honestly. But yeah, overall, just wanted to talk about how the banner history is looking, what to look forward to, using this resource that's absolutely amazing by Sephi. Same thing with the tier list. You can see everything here. More importantly, though, have fun with the game. I know I just kind of yapped a lot, but I'm really having fun with this game, and I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on it. Are you guys going to stick around? Are you guys still probably going through the honeymoon phase? Do you think you're actually just going to, like, stop after a little bit? Let me know. I'm honestly looking forward to all your guys' thoughts. I'm really excited for this game, and I can't wait to have another game alongside Nikke. Now, that being said, I was always kind of nervous to cover content for this game because I really wasn't sure how well it was going to go over. But seeing a lot of overwhelming support when it comes to Girls Frontline 2 content really makes me happy. So I just want to give my expressive gratitude towards you guys. So thank you so much. That's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care and have a good one.